This video is called Australia on the Brink of Globalist Destruction. Now, Australia has an election in May, and what's going on at the moment is the left of the coalition government that really should be in Australia's Labor Party. The coalition government's in a civil war, and they're tearing at each other, and it's destroying their election chances. And now they're 5 or 6 points behind in the opinion polls. What's going to happen if the Labor government gets in? They're going to go to 50-50 renewables. We're at about 22-23% right now. We're already getting power blackouts. We've already got nigh on or close to, or in fact the most expensive electricity bills in the world. Poverty is growing at a rapid rate, and if the Labor government gets in, they want to go to 50-50 renewables, which means, of course, more wind turbines and solar panels, which, of course, not only makes our environment ugly and kills birds, which if the greenies were real greenies, they should be worried about that, it doesn't provide the necessary power. It doesn't provide any power. We just spent $1 billion on wind turbines in Queensland to provide 3% of the power that the state needs. $1 billion. How about a clean coal-fired power station or a nuclear power station providing efficient power? Oh, no, we can't have that. We can't have that. I'm a proud Australian and a nationalist, and I'm not afraid to say that, and we're all patriots, and I love my patriots in Canada and America and other places. But here's the deal, right? Australia should be shitting on everyone per capita because we've got all the gas, all the iron ore, all the uranium, all the nickel, everything, all the coal. We've got it all. But instead of providing resources that our citizens need and the coal-fired power stations that our citizens need to have cheap and efficient, reliable power, what do? We sell it all off to China and India so they can build coal-fired power stations at a rapid rate. They got going up at the moment with clean coal, right? And Australia, instead of that, we shut 2 power stations down, and we don't even have the power to put our lights on, and the power we do have is ridiculously expensive. Real smart, isn't it? Real smart. Amazing. Polly might not know, and what Gemma O'Doherty may not know, as bad as Ireland and Canada are, Australia is the stranglehold of the globalist cabal. Both parties are co-opted by the globalist cabal, and Australia is being destroyed right from underneath us, and it must be stopped now. But both parties are not looking after Australia's interests at all, and we're being sold out from underneath. China is buying up all our agricultural land, and they own so much of our agricultural land. They own so much of Australia that they'll be able to kick us out if they want to soon. Australia is not owned by Australians. Now, do I think the current government we have is perfect? No. Do I think they're co-opted by the globalists? Yes. But they are nowhere near as bad as what the Labor government is going to do if they come in. Not only are they going to ramp up to 50-50 renewables, which will not only turn our country into a third world Venezuelan-style nation, but it will also cost the country estimated, and I'm sure it'll cost more, $472 billion for nothing, for no benefit. And I'm telling you right now, Australia will never recover from that debt. Direct a message to Australian people. You might not be happy with the coalition government infighting and the left trying to destroy the right. That just shows you what side the left of the coalition government's on. They really want the Labor Party to win because they're globalist. I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if the Labor Party wins, Australia will turn into a a third world country faster than you can blink, there'll be no recovery from it. Absolutely none. So when you vote, don't think about the handouts, don't think about their little trinkets. Vote for Australia. Don't vote for your own selfish short term needs. And another thing I want to say is what the Labor government wants to do is totally get rid of negative gearing on new properties. There'll be no incentive for people that can afford it to buy investment property, so there's no money in it, so there'll be less rental properties, which means more people homeless and more people on the poverty line, which is exactly what left-wing governments want, because they want as big a underclass dependent on the system as they can have it. That is all. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.